side of Chovy and Depth. These relatively immobile carries. Speaking of Flash, yeah, he's being chased, and over the wall comes Oner. Morgan with that nice little speed boost, gonna get flashed on, and the damage comes in, and he's just gonna get chopped down by the Xin Zhao.
Into this is we're gonna go back to this moment here where you just did not have any vision whatsoever. Gets balled over the wall, and he commits the flash. Morgan flashes very late.
Catch my drift. I mean,
Chovy, you got one chance. Gotta have to be now.
Hey, they're gonna get Oner into the wall, but immediately Morgan just dies. And that's the wallets and the Infernal Drink speaking there. They're just gonna zone them all out. You got your res, but as we said before, it does nothing when you're behind. Top of Life are gonna be totally cleaned up. Even the Shockwave does not. As okay, they have all of the traps set up as Canyon dashes into the pit. To take down a ward here at the back as Gumayusi's in trouble. He flashes to get himself out of the way as now it's Fertle's turn to dive on in. The Vanguard's edge is there and the Gwen is already dead. The cat goes down as well as Faker is tidying this one up. Showmaker looks for one more, but there are so many chains to throw onto this crocodile and he's the last man standing. He wants to get something back, but he's not going to be able to. Does not last long. Gumayusi's anywhere near it. Oner gets the knock up onto Fertle. There's the Vanguard's edge. A fair bit of damage as well as Canyon trying to get the work done. Manages to grab one of the kills, but the Aurelia is already dead. And the Gwen wanted to get the work done. Not going to be able to do so as Faker buys all of the time that they need. That is the ace, and that will be T1. Carrier eats the grey health and is going to fall down, but now the Chaos Storm as Faker flashes on in. Karis is not going to survive this one. On Fleek doing his best to try and do the same as the curtains have been called. On Fleek, will he have another flag and drag is kind of the question here, as we've traded 1-for-1 so far. As that was a very strange interaction, but that's fine. No more super creeps are making their way up the waves, as that's a decent stun there onto On Fleek, who decides to go in. That could actually be the end here as Oner does it as well, but he's able to get himself out of the way. Does so nicely, as that's a great devour, but has Kerry actually saved Faker? He gets a huge shield as Dudu goes golden, and now Oner looks for the re-engage. The curtains have been called. It's a 1-for-1, but Gwen for Tom Kench, you will definitely take that if you're T1. It's now the fight continuing and the double kill for Oner in the end. That is
hard to do is to outplay this, because if you just are not in range to get a couple over the
not going well for him, is it? He's looking for a knock-up now, as he will hit Quid, but the stun comes in at the same time. By Quid, I mean Oner, of course. He's actually going to be able to get away just for a moment here, and he has his fight. And the Blast Blast. See if they can get on top of him here, as he is going to get to the pin, immediately dies. Crescent Guard as well, helping out on that one.
Pushing. There'll be a really good ganking opportunity here. Rascal only has Ignite.
They're going for it. He's in the mist, and jumping in here is Oner. The knockup comes in, and first blood will be handed over to Oner. Tanner LAC. As we're getting in there, KT is trying to make the play happen, but Gumayusi is going to get some room. Oner is in the back line, but he's still fighting. He's still going forward. As that shockwave, it looks like it did negative damage. As a follow-up hook, Carrier is still alive, finally goes down, but he enables a couple more kills, and it might even be another one aiming Anner. Look at this. Oh, he spotted him. He definitely saw him there.
He definitely did.
Yeah, it's going to be a 3-on-3. The Rift Herald hits, and in goes Oner. Going to boot back the Rise right into the rest of T1.
They still were able to stop him from getting that air turret at the same time.
Carrier also buffing the hook on that play very nicely. Buffering, I should say. The hook on that play. This time, Oner's going to get the steal. Not a lot of mana, Zeus.
They are
trying to fire these as Lehens goes in for one last-ditch effort. There's the dredge line. That is a special delivery of the Leona. Doran's going to go down as well, and it's once again the same ordering. Now the Funky is based on the other side.
Duck
Yeah,
get that chomp at least.
Well, Kellen is just going to try and go for some sort of engage. Oner is just right there on the front line though, and he's super tanky. Bertle's going to try and fight it, but that's not even going to work. Showmaker greens for it, but he'll be taken down. It's a triple kill. Has been spotted. Zeus in his Meganar is going to try and stop him. It's secured by Oner comfortably. Canyon now has absolutely nowhere to go, and it's another victim for Gumayusi's bullets. He flashes forward, locks down the double kill onto the Jinx. Make that a triple, and Showmaker trying to get something on the backside. Realizes he can only go forward because Gumayusi's coming, and he's got a very, very large gun, and that won't be the defensive kill here.
Keeps the cannon goes wide. Charging up the knocker. As they flash on in, they're going for Keen first, and they'll lock him down now and trying to run away. Oh,
Meganar though, looks like they're waiting as the Meganar is popped here, but they don't seem to care as the red bump comes in, and the needles, maybe one more will come in, and Oner flies in. Now, you know, Duckdom does have some kills, but it's just not really going to matter in this game, as he is going to be absolutely pummeled. As in goes Carrier for the flash and hook once again. And this time we have a huge front line here for the side of T1. They are just dominating this fight. It is so one-sided. Canyon is able to get one kill, but that is a tiny consolation prize compared to what T1 have been able to garner in this game. Nuggery is caught out as well, and that will be Guma picking up the now Faker. You know, again, he's got this angle, but the Braum is finding value. In goes Oner. He's not going to get it. Ord gets it, of all people, as Faker does an insane amount of damage on the backside, and maybe T1 just clean up anyway. As eventually they will. It wasn't clean, but they did eventually take the fight here. As the cask is going to be good, and another kill will go to the hands of Guma. That should be 100% T1s, but Damakia, they say, we've got a Zeri, we've got a dream. Do they have the tools to get into this one? Depth charge on the Duckdom, he has to get away. The damage is not there from the Zeri for the entirety of this fight. And that should be enough. Carry is going to put it into that one, and Baker going to miss the charm here. He's on the run, but he's not as long as. That should be enough. The barrel comes in, and he gets pooped on the head with the
just haven't seen him in this game yet. That's all I'm going to say is Kellen goes in, the lantern is there on the Guma, but the cage is going to lock him down. And immediately he goes down, and Samus is here now, but immediately Kana going to take him out. That's that counter pick you're seeing now, but the damage might just be too big. The wall is too heavy for the side of T1 as they're getting into that back line as deep as you possibly can. Kana not tanking it up. And guys, that's the end of the game.